Hi, this is Ushio. Welcome back to Angels' Scaly Wings. So, it might not seem like much of a gap between my uploads, but I last played this game in September and now I'm recording in January. I've forgotten pretty much everything. A lot happened in between times, mainly Kingdom Hearts, and I had flu at one point as well, and life in general just gets in the way. But we are back and we are recording. We should have everything we need now. So we've gone through Anna's house, and yeah, impressive work. We've gone through her house and we're going to see what we should do with progressing her case. Let's head back to the station and report our progress to Bryce. Maybe Mav has managed to discover something as well, but somehow I doubt it. They used to be pretty close. He might still try to save her from jail, and knowing him, he'll go as far as it would take. That sounds kind of scary, but there's nothing we can do about it. Mav is scary when he's fixated on something. And seeing how this time he has strong personal reasons to act, I don't envy anyone in his path. But yeah, that's us. Precisely. Mind us taking some days off, Naomi? If necessary, we have to stop Mav and prevent him from doing something stupid that can get him fired, or worse yet, jailed. Do you think we stand a chance, though? Not really. I agree with Seb, but we should coordinate with Bryce and do our best. For now though, play along. We don't know yet if Mav has any ill intent. And our distrust would actually provoke him to act. I see your point. If Mav goes rogue, we're gonna have a lot of trouble. Let's back at base. Let's report on in. Hey everyone, did you find anything at the apartment? Yeah, we've got lots of new information, but the largest piece of evidence will take time to process. Some of the smaller clues, however, already heavily pointed to the fact that Anna is guilty as charged. The archives we've recovered might provide us with better insight on the situation, but with such a large volume of work, I'll need days if not weeks. Oh, Ushio will help. Oh, will I now? Okay. I also believe that we shouldn't push the case until after Anna is released from the hospital. I'd also suggest that we let her submit her findings about the cure for cancer. Agreed. You two are the ones to decide how fast our research is done, so act as you see fit. Then it's settled. Any news on Mav? I haven't heard anything from him since our morning meeting. Do you think we can trust him not to mess up this case on purpose? No, his sense of justice and personal bias do worry me. He'll throw himself at anything to do what he believes is right, punish the ones responsible, and to protect the very few people he cares about. And I'd rather not be between him and his objective. We'll see. If Mav gives me any reason to doubt him, I'll remove him from the case by force, which could further aggravate him and push him toward desperate actions. Let's all agree to keep our suspicions a secret while possible. We don't know anything for sure, and accusing Maverick without proof isn't right. Yeah, he's still our friend, and a part of the team. I'm surprised he hasn't returned yet though, the shift is almost over. He probably went home. He lives close to the hospital, while our department is on the other end of town. Looks like somebody decided to end his workday early. It's normal for a roaming investigator like Mav. Okay, well we guys have to sit in the office by the clock. Following the schedule is part of our work obligations. But you two don't have to chase the culprits and run errands though. I beg to differ, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me, that's right. You don't have to chase culprits anymore. I like being the flyer on duty though, lots of fresh air, open sky, all while helping people below feel safer. Unless there's a thunderstorm, like that one time. Yeah, strong winds make a nasty combination with poor visibility. Are you talking about the one time Naomi got stuck in the branches of an ancient tree and we had to call for a rescue team? It wasn't my proudest moment. We all make mistakes, and at least you didn't get hurt. And with how ugly the weather was, nobody but Seb saw anything, thankfully. Do we need to discuss anything else? Because I too have some embarrassing stories to tell about you guys. Yeah, they're gone quiet now. No, that's everything for today. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Take care. Off they go. It's just us and Bryce. Just like old times when we first met, isn't it? I'm here full time though, so no more slacking off for days. What do you think we do when we're on standby? And ever since you joined the force, I swear that even the amount of petty theft has gone down tremendously. Superstitions about mythical humans are strong in our society, and having you in the police discourages a lot of would-be criminals from even trying. I guess it's good they don't know I'm nobody special. You're quite special to me. Wow, sweet. You know it's true. Thanks for siding with me earlier today, by the way. It means a lot. And no matter if we like it or not, duty should come first. That's what I was thinking. Personally, I hold nothing against Anna and her actions, but as Chief of Police, I have to take action against violations of the law. It's our job. Without laws, our society will simply crumble. I'm all too familiar with situations like that, and I don't want your people to experience the same things that I had to face. I know. Don't be so gloomy. All of this is nothing but distant past now. I see. Mind if I crash at your place tonight? You sure got used to my spacious bed, Bryce. Every time you get the chance, you sprawl all over the whole surface and stretch out your limbs with the biggest grin on your face. It's too comfortable, I can't help it. Considering the couch you have to sleep on back at your place, yeah, I can't blame you. Yeah, I'm still stuck with that arrangement. Anyway, let's go home. Our shift for today is done. Alright, that is the day of investigations over with. In the following days, our group concentrated on the analysis of the current evidence. With the huge mass of data extracted from Anna's computer, everyone had something to do or check, and there seemed to be no end to the records and lab reports. As Maverick stated, she was extremely unhappy about us poking our noses into a personal computer, but otherwise refrained from making any additional comments. That alone was a big red flag to me. A few days before Anna's release from hospital, however, another incident got the attention of the entire police force. What happened? Morning, you're early. Hey, I couldn't sleep well, so I decided to go for a walk until the shift starts. It's an interesting time of day, isn't it? The sun is high in the sky, yet you barely meet anybody outside. Yeah, people are just starting to wake up at this hour. Do you think today will be another drag? I might consider picking up a new hobby if things continue like this. Probably. We have a lot of documents to cover and analyse, and who knows how long that's going to take. I'm surprised we didn't get sent on patrol duty yet. The other part of the local police unit has taken over that to let us concentrate on Anna's case. Okay, I see. I'd rather chase the perps than read any more of the lab reports. All this science stuff is making my head hurt, and I'm not sure if I'm useful at all. Each to their own, I guess. Yeah. Our work day is about to start. Let's go inside. So where is this? Oh, no. Not far from the building's entrance, we found Naomi lying on the grass next to a concrete wall. Her body was covered in bruises and claw marks. Sebastian and I carefully crouched nearby. Damn, is she alive? Sebastian leaned down to touch her neck and check for a pulse. In response, she groaned and started to stir on the ground before grabbing her head with a quiet hiss. My everything hurts. Wow, you guys, what's up? What time is it? Our shift's about to begin. So I've been out for the whole night. Can you get up? Yeah, let me try. I think I'm doing okay, I just need to... Oh, ow. She got that pain. You okay? My arm. Not good, it's broken. It's her arm. Is it like one of her forelegs then? Because she doesn't really stand upright. Okay, stay here. I'll call the medic team. No, we need to investigate the damage done first. I can walk on 3 limbs for now. What damage? What happened? Maverick? Oh shit. What? Yesterday, I stayed late to study several intriguing documents in detail. I lost track of time, and before I knew it, the sun had set completely. When I exited the building, he blindsided me from the nearby bush. I tried to put up a fight, and he didn't get away unscathed, but I was too reluctant to harm him. I'm not that much of a fighter, you know. He held no such reservations and used his claws freely. In the end, he pinned me down and knocked me out cold. That's kind of brutal and unnecessary as he lost his mind. What in the world could warrant attacking and hurting you, his friend, like that? He couldn't just use a neck grab to put me to sleep because I'm a water dragon. I can hold my breath for over 20 minutes and Mav knows that. In a way, my natural traits are partially to blame for this mess. Your traits have nothing to do with the incident and they don't explain or excuse the violence used against you. I know, I'm just trying to find a logical reason for the brutality of his attack against me. We've got to find this dude. It's too late for that. I'm sure he's on the run far away by now. But why? You still haven't explained why he attacked you. Okay, let me get up for a sec. Alright, let's try this again. Can she get up? Slowly, Naomi got up once more, this time holding the damaged arm close to her chest. Sebastian tried to help and offered some support, but she politely declined. She stood on 3 limbs and slowly stretched her body. This will have to suffice. So, why did he attack you then? Because I'm the holder of the keys to the evidence storage room. I used to keep them in my belt pouch, but as you can see, it's gone. Do you think it's related to advances in Anna's case? Yeah, most likely. Are you sure it's safe for you to walk? Sebastian's like really protective. Thanks for the concern, Seb, but right now we have more important things to worry about. Shouldn't we at least call the medics now, so you get help as soon as possible? No, they'll take me away for who knows how long, and I'm the only one who can accurately assess the damage. It hurts. I'm not trying to be a tough girl here, but you said it yourself. Duty comes first. Okay, let's hurry up then. What, he actually attacked her? Just like that? Wow. Hey guys, what's up? Hey Bryce, sorry, no time to lose. What? Naomi, what's going on? Maverick attacked me last night and stole the keys to the evidence storage. Those cuts and bruises are nothing to worry about, but my arm's broken. Wow, I never imagined he'd do such a thing to someone from the team. Did you call in medical help? We didn't get the chance yet. Naomi's insisted that we should check the storage room first. Okay, Seb, notify the hospital and get them to send help over here. After that, grab all the first aid you can find and meet us at the evidence storage. Okay, let's go assess the damage. Got it. Naomi, how are you holding up? Lean on me if you need to. Thanks, Bryce. I'm fine for now. Okay, so she's a pretty sturdy girl, taking that damage like that. Do you remember which storage cells we're using? Of course, just give me a hand. The numbers are 233, 234 and 235, so second cabinet, third row from the floor. And you can figure the rest out. What? Here they are. Okay, empty. Actually, no. But my data carrier is gone, and we seem to only have some of the evidence recovered from Damien's apartment and a few papers from the lab in the production facility. Damn. So he took every piece of evidence. I didn't get to register in the system and catalogue yet. It's smart. It'd be hard to prove tampering with something that didn't officially exist. But there's only one way to check the database. My computer. Nearly all of my work and documents are there. You two stay here. I'll check on it and be right back. Do you know how to operate it? A little bit. Don't break her computer. This is a mess. I knew Mav would try to interfere, but not like this. What did I do to deserve this? I'm just trying to be helpful, and I never even supported the case against Anna. I'm sorry, Naomi. My actions were the reason he went rogue. You did nothing wrong. You value our duty, and I respect that, even if I disagree with the choice. What about Mav, though? He only really cares for himself and a small circle of people he deemed worthy. And as it turned out, we're not among them. I glanced over the remaining pieces of evidence again. Look, this doesn't seem to belong here. What is it? I found an envelope in cell 235. It's a resignation paper signed by Maverick. As if he's not getting kicked out of the police for this already. That's not everything though. He left a message to all of us, and actually, you specifically, Naomi, a farewell letter of sorts. Okay, so what sort of lame excuses is he making up now? Actually, none. And he planned everything in advance. There's a lot of text here. We can read it in detail later, but listen to this. In the end, I betrayed everyone's trust and hurt someone innocent to pursue my goals. What I did to you, Naomi, can't be justified, and I understand the anger you are likely feeling right now. One day, maybe you'll forgive me, but I don't expect it to happen. You were always a good friend, and I'm sorry it had to end this way. I was left with no other choice to save somebody I care about. I take full responsibility for the incident. I'm leaving both the force and this town. Don't try and find me. Farewell, everyone. Maverick. Let's have a look. You know, I really want to hate him for what he's done to me, but all I feel is disappointment and some odd bitter sadness. There's so many questions in my head. What would I have done in this place? If someone I loved was about to be jailed for a crime in name only, which hurt nobody but some outdated traditions, and my friends turned their backs on me in the name of duty. I doubt I'd have just sat there on my rump and accepted such an outcome. Maybe police work's not for me. I signed up because I wanted to help people, but I don't want to be a cog in a heartless legal machine. I think you need some rest, Naomi. You're overstressed, so don't make any rash decisions right now. We're not cogs, and our work is making everyone safer. It's just that sometimes we have to make uneasy choices. Yeah, you're right. My thoughts are a mess at the moment. No matter the reason, Mav has no excuse for attacking and hurting you like this. If you just stole the keys, maybe I'd have understood, but the harm and pain he caused you are not acceptable. I know. I wish it had never come to this. So do I. My line of thought was interrupted by Bryce. I've checked the computer. Thankfully it's intact, but all of the data on Anna's case has been wiped clean. Thought so. Nothing else was touched though. At least he had enough decency left in him not to mess with other cases and records. But how are we going to handle the situation? Maverick's on the run, Naomi's hurt, and the investigation's crippled, most likely permanently. Accusing one of our own of such serious crimes will be a disaster for the police department's reputation. But we can't just let it slide. Look at what he did to her. How are you going to explain what happened to the evidence we gathered? It's one of the situations where one way or another we lose, but we can try to minimise the damage. Maverick's smart enough to only steal or destroy the evidence that hasn't been properly registered and thus formally didn't exist yet. Unless I make a claim about the attack, it's going to be impossible to prove even the mere existence of the incident. So, do you suggest we keep quiet about it then? You were the one hurt the most, so it's your call. It will be the best for everyone. Do you think it was in Anna's plan? Wouldn't surprise me. He left behind these papers, though. I see. I'll need some time to think it all over. Well, Maverick really threw a spanner into the works. Soon, the medic team arrived and took Naomi to the hospital. Her arm bone was fractured, and thankfully it had no lasting effect on her health. The doctors said she needed at least a month to fully heal from the injury. She never filed any accusations against Maverick, and chose to make up a story about an unfortunate flight accident when questioned by hospital staff. Sebastian regularly took unpaid days off to help Naomi out at home during the recovery period. They started to spend a lot more time together after she returned to police duties. Bryce tried his best to stay strong, but I could see how close he was to breaking point. I did all I could to support him, and even allowed him to stay in my apartment for a time. At least he didn't slip into drinking again. That alone made me a little bit happier. Yeah, you don't want to get on that alcohol again. On the very first day of the trial, Anna's case fell apart in a matter of hours due to lack of direct evidence. It was a turn of events that was barely a surprise to anybody on the team. When she walked out of the courtroom, accompanied by her lawyer, I expected her to be all smug and happy about the recent victory. Instead, Anna stared at the floor, her shoulders slumped. For a moment, she lifted her eyes and gave us a short, hateful glance before rushing off to the exit. Maybe she wasn't behind Maverick's actions. It seemed we'd lost something during that cursed case. It's not turned out well, has it? That was a long day. I know, and I'm glad that one way or the other the case is over now. I still can't believe that Mav did this. To attack his own friend like that and leave her hurt, unconscious and helpless. She could have died. I trusted this dude with my life, man. I swear, if he'd done something like that to you, don't overstress yourself. He attacked her because he was desperate, and she had the keys that he needed, nothing more. He also knew that I have the gun we took from Reza, so I doubt he was willing to take such a huge risk. Got a point. Did you notice how depressed Anna was after the trial? Yeah, but why? Her plan to stick Mav on us worked perfectly, and she got off scot-free easily. But was that her plan? She lost him, this time forever, and she didn't seem happy one bit about it. Maybe Mav did everything of his own accord. It would explain the hateful glance that she gave us. Anna blames us for pushing him to crime, and the worst part is, she's not wrong. Nothing we can do about it now. We're just doing our job. Yeah, we were. Do you think she's going to be okay? She's a strong girl. With no cancer, no police on her tail, I doubt she's going to have any problems setting her life straight. And I'm happy that you decided to follow your police duties. You did your job well, and honestly, I'm proud of you. It's a shame that Mav didn't, though. Yeah. But for you and me, this adventure didn't end too bad, at least. You've shown understanding of the importance of our service, and your support always means a lot to me. For better or worse, it's our sense of duty that brought us back together during Reza's case. It feels like such a distant past by now. Many things have happened in the few months that you've been here. It's about time I get some peace and quiet in my life, else I might pick up drinking myself. No chance. Yeah, I'm just joking. I can offer you something else both relaxing and entertaining. Wow, you're about as subtle as a volcanic eruption. So is that a yes or a no? Fine. I don't mind some fun. You know, I don't either. He moved his muzzle closer to my face and smiled widely. You know, no matter what happens, as long as we have each other, I'm happy with my life. Same, same. I love the understanding that you and I share. Suddenly, I found his muscular arm wrapped around my waist. Moments later, I was pulled into a warm, strong embrace. At least let me get my clothes off. Okay, we're really going for this. But I enjoy personally unwrapping my presents, especially something as precious as you. Wow, you sure picked up your flirting game. Alright, so you haven't seen everything yet. Okay, so yeah. And that is it. That is Ending C of the Saviour mod. You followed your sense of duty and managed to recover the most crucial pieces of evidence. No doubt you did well in the investigation, yet the outcome isn't what everybody had hoped for. Don't fret, for time heals all wounds, both physical and emotional. In the end, humanity is safe. In another timeline, you and Bryce are still together, and your bond is much stronger than before. As for the rest of the police team, only time will tell how their lives will turn out. Okay, so we have seen ending C, F, and G. So I'm going to have to dig around a little bit more, see what other endings we can get. But for now, this is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.